he goes into a situation with Steph Curry. So they thought they were going to get Clay. They thought they were reloading for another run, and then you see the contract they gave Kelly Oubre, and now it's like Marquise Chris. He's out for the year now. And it turns into we can make another run to where are we? So it's asking a lot on James Wiseman to grow more quickly, especially with Steph Curry. Steph Curry's not trying to lose anymore. Steph Curry's trying to make the most out of his prime right there. As you can see from him shooting 153 straight, which is ridiculous. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the big baller himself, Mr. LaMelo Ball. He is so smooth. He does some things that you don't think a rookie would have the nerve to do. Just like throw him no look passes, like sidearm no look passes, bounce passes in transition. And I think he's just getting in his groove. He might not have the flashiest stats to begin, but I think he'll be there at the top of the list near the end of the year, just solely because of highlights, because and they beat up Brooklyn. That's a big dub to get there. I think he'll bring some light to Mr. Michael Jordan.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
absolutely.
the highlights and his dad is what's gonna get him there.
Yeah. I haven't heard too much about LeVar. I miss him though. I
Are
miss
you
him.
kidding me? I think he's already clamoring
I
for
need it.
more minutes. But
I need it. I need more minutes. Yeah, eventually. Terry Rozier is playing well too. So
Scary
those
Terry.
the minutes got to come out of somewhere. All
Yeah.
right. So coach of the year, who you got?
Okay, so I do believe that I feel like the coach of the year is gonna go to Coach Malone for the
Coach
Nuggets.
Malone. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I think the Nuggets. I feel confident in saying that they're gonna be top three in the West. The Lakers are very very overpowered this year, and they're better than the team that won the championship last year. But I think credit has to be given to that team. Like they got all these homegrown stars and Michael Porter Jr., the Canadian boy, and Jamal Murray that you played with, or played against. Throwback to that episode. Um, and you can't forget what our friend calls him,
Jokic.
the 2% bag of milk, and Nikola Jokic. But oh, and Bol, I like that guy too. He just hasn't played that
Bobo.
much.
He's eligible for rookie of the year actually on technicalities.
Really?
Yeah, he is.
That's some
He goes
Ben Simmons nonsense.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, if Coach Malone can bring that Nuggets back up to like another 55-win season, and like other than my pick that I have, I feel like he's the coach that deserves it the most, because if it's not just about the year, you gotta like respect the years before and how much it took to get to this point.
Mhm.
And he's got some young players that are playing well, and he's getting the most out of them. That's one thing too. Like Jamal Murray, he 1 year at Kentucky, he slipped a little bit in the draft, but now you see how the NBA's really had to bring him up in the spotlight because Blue Arrow's out there shooting now. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for my coach of the year. I'm gonna go speaking on Canadians. I'm gonna go with Steve Nash.
Stevie?
Steve Nash.
Okay.
Steve Nash. I think he has a talent. Evidently has a talent. KD, as long as KD, even if KD and Kyrie aren't as healthy, he still has Jared Allen playing center off the bench. He's got Dinwiddie, and you got Karis LeVert,
Harris
who
LeVert.
could be easily number one scorer on any other team, and you saw how he was in the bubble. This guy's dangerous. He's a monster. So he's got all the tools he needs, and all he has to do is really manage like egos, personalities, coach, and if he can, like the East is wide open. So they're I think the Nets got it cooking, and it'd be nice for the boy to get a little bit. Would he probably be the first Canadian coach to get it? So it'd be a milestone. So I'm gonna
I'm
give it to
not sure
Stevie
if
Nash.
I'm not sure if Triano won it.
Who?
Jay Triano.
Jay Triano? I don't think so. I doubt it.
For the
He did.
Raps, I think he did, man. I don't
You
know.
think he won? Jay Triano?
Hey, man, we'll check that later. But moving on. Um, MVP.
Ooh. You want me to go first?
Table is yours.
Okay. Back on I feel like the most obvious pick to me is Luka Doncic, but I'm gonna give it to Slim Reaper, Durantula.
Really?
I want to see
Okay.
him. I want to see him impose his will on everybody this year because I've gone over the Kevin Durant going to OKC. Like we're past that now. We're grown men. I want to see.
Okay.
I want to see. I want to see the smoothness. I want to see him pull up from threes. I want to see him do everything that everything that we thought was in question because of the seriousness of his injury. So it would be nice to see him cook again, and he has a roster to do it. And I think, and other than Luca, I think it'll be like a nice like ode to the last generation before like Luca takes over for the next decade.
See, I'm surprised you're saying that because that like Kevin Durant was not someone I that came to mind when it comes to like MVP candidates for this year. Um, like you said, Luka Doncic was one example of someone that I believe is going to take the step. Like he's only been in the league for what, like 2 years, and then
Mhm.
third year this year, and he's trying to take that Patrick Mahomes type of leap and
Derrick
run
Rose really. Mhm.
run the NBA, right? But my maybe this is a pretty cheesy pick, but I'm going Giannis.
Oh no way!
Yo, did you
No
not
way!
hear how when he signed that max contract, one of the things that he wanted outside of trying to get the team better was he wanted to play more minutes. Okay? And this
For what?
guy, he won't.
That doesn't matter. If
Hey,
it's
his counting
all that
stats.
matters is
It's a better
playoffs.
team.
Like play you want what more minutes for what? What are you gonna do out there? You're
This
already
guy's gonna
winning
get
60
stats.
plus games.
Like
You're
he was
already
only
winning. You're already winning 60 plus games per year. You just can't win in playoff. It has nothing to do with the minutes. Yeah. Nah.
MVP is the regular season award, though. Unfortunately,
they're not gonna give him three. You know who the
hey,
only other person who won three MVP awards?
so,
Larry Bird. Larry Bird in the mid 80s. No one else has ever won, not even LeBron James, not Magic Johnson, not Michael
yeah, it's
Jordan,
gonna
won
be
three
Giannis
in a row.
Antetokounmpo.
Giannis is you would you put Giannis on that level? No. Giannis got he does once again, James
Giannis
Harden
is
says,
the goat.
man, I don't I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
I don't
get out of here,
I do
Boston. Like, come
not I'm
on,
getting
man.
bored.
Like,
I'm getting bored. I've seen this movie
dude, he's
before.
gonna. Did you not see it? Like, I was watching a video and they're talking
Did you
about
not
how
see him
last
miss the
year.
free throws?
Okay, yo, you got give the guy a break,
All
man.
right,
Yo,
go on.
he averaged like around 30 minutes, but now he's trying to get to like 36 minutes per game.
For
And
what?
that's a huge jump for him to just like collect stats. Obviously, he has that really good third piece now in your
Drew
boy
Holiday.
Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday.
But yeah, Giannis going for three.
Man, he's just cheesing at
For
that point. It's
three.
like if you're blowing teams out, if you're playing games and you're blowing teams out by like 20 in like by the early fourth quarter, like there's no reason why he should be getting more minutes. He just needs to focus on what matters, and that's the end of the year, and that's getting that chip. I don't think he should get another NBA MVP until he wins the championship.
What do you mean?
That's my take.
You're
That's what
gonna
no,
put that
for real.
label? You're gonna
You can't win. You can't win a third one without a ring, and that's just
That's
there.
ridiculous.
That's just my. I think that should be universal. Like that's a cap. If you don't get in this club without that third ring, without that first ring. My bad. Excuse me.
Wait. So you're like, people can win the NBA championship without having to be the MVP. Like, look at Kawhi. Kawhi's never won that.
Yeah. That's fine. But I'm just saying you're not gonna get more than two MVPs from me at least if you can't win. Like if you're not really the most valuable, you don't get more. Like you gotta win in the playoffs. That's point final. If you're the best player on the team should win. He should win, and you don't get three for. Nah, no way. Not in
Yeah,
my
you should win
books.
by yourself without having to get your buddies from Miami. Anyways,
Oh, whoa, Alan, did you hear that?
what was that?
I think it's time for the overtime period where you get the hashtag speak your mind. And for today, I got a question for you. It'll be it's kind of interesting. Uh so I'm gonna ask you this. How old were you when you had your first celebrity crush and who was it?
Wow. Are you? Oh, okay. Interesting.
I
Yeah.
need the beans, man. I need the beans.
Yeah. You wanna like? Just okay. There's so many ways I can take this. Um, wow. Okay, Bluska. I mean, I could. Um, I'll give it. I'll give it to you two ways.
Whoa.
People
Let's go.
people are gonna hear this though. I didn't really like. See, I was never really into um like celebrity crushes though, but um, I can't like it's embarrassing, man.
You're
Like if
no
you find
fun.
this person, you're gonna be like, Alad, are you kidding me? But
In
um,
typical fashion, I feel like.
I think I,
Who is this?
I think okay. I'll spill the beans before everyone hears this. But basically, it was like I think I was probably like maybe 10, 10 or 11 or something, and um like my sister and like my parents were like my mom and my sister were watching like some like when Canada had like Canada's Next Top Model. There
Ooh.
was one girl that caught my attention. I don't remember her name though, and then like obviously she's not a celebrity or something, but like she's an up and coming like model or something. So I'm like, okay, I'm like, yo, I'm rooting for this girl. Yo, this girl's nice. She's like doing her best, and I'm like, oh, like hopefully she wins. But actually, I don't know if she actually won. She could have actually won. I just didn't follow it because that's not something I would watch. But there is a couple like celebrities that I would be fond of. Um, so Alaska, uh, I don't know who. I guess one of them was. I forgot which one. I think it's Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman. Interesting.
She's smart, yo.
Yeah,
Like
she is in time.
she's
Yes.
yeah, she's well educated.
Well,
But
I dig it. I dig
she's
it.
got yeah, she's got the whole package. So, but she's I think she's from New York too. So yeah.
Yeah,
Now
interesting.
back to now you. Uh,
These are. I feel like mine. There's a couple ways I could take this. I'm gonna do it in television just because of television. You got the Disney was huge. I think I was like High School Musical early
okay.
years. Vanessa and Hudgens was
Yeah.
my first one for sure. It was like I think it was because she was singing on High School Musical. I was like, man, I like singing. That's hype. And it was a big thing too in elementary school. What's good?
Selena or
But see,
Vanessa.
that's where it gets interesting because Selena could do magic,
Right.
and that was not Vanessa didn't do any magic. Selena did the magic, but then yeah, so that was a tough one for me. It was always who knows, man. But yeah, if I choose, uh Selena Gomez says "I Love You" like a love song, which is a banger.
Okay.
That's a banger. So had I had to pass the baton on to her, but otherwise. My sister, same thing. She used to watch America's Next Top Model. Then Miss Tyra Banks was definitely up there for me when I was a child. So
Yeah. She tickled your bit. Yeah, I know, but yeah, like it just got me, yo. Like when I was seeing it, yeah, 'cause I was like, oh, this person just trying to get into the industry. Um, yeah, she's just doing her best and stuff, and I'm just like, I can't believe I'm feeling this right now.
damn, who were you on your Drake, eh? You're on your Drake.
Me and my feels, but
Yeah, it is what it is, man. But yeah, I think that wraps up our overtime period. Unless you got some more beans to spill in the kitchen today.
hey, well, I mean, I'll find her name or something, and then maybe I'll reach out to her, and we'll get her on the podcast, and I'll pour my feelings out there. But I think we're good. No.
Yeah, I take it. Okay, well, once again, from my side, thank you everybody for listening, for supporting us. The boys are chugging along the year 2021. We're gonna keep going on. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for just commenting. We're just appreciating it, and you know uh, we're just here for the ride. Why don't you get us out of here? Say a few things.
No, exactly. Bluska, you summed it up nicely. Thanks everyone to that supports us, keeps up with us, follows or comments. Um, we want to get as many people on here. We have exciting things coming up, but yeah, it was fun, and we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing just to make the most of the time we got. So, Bluska,
Feed up.
yo.